listening to SFCP-Radio, where we gap the airwaves.
Yes, that is what you are. Really know. So, good morning and welcome. I'm Scum.
I'm Skippy, and you are tuned in to the Motivation Station.
Yes, baby, the motivation station.
Oh my goodness, who is looking for you that early in the morning?
Who's not?
Fair point. Yeah, no, that's true. That is true. I'm
probably got a meeting to go to again or something.
Friday meeting. Why? Why does anyone set up a meeting on a Friday?
I cancel them.
Yeah,
I got like 10 minutes before, and I'm like,
sorry. You know, we're gonna have to move it to Monday.
I'm in Durban.
Dude, imagine that, bro. Like, you call him like 10 minutes ahead of the meeting. You're like, dude, you know what? I'll level with you. I don't know what happened,
but we're not gonna be there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be there unless you have like a private something. But
I'm gonna be level with you. The next time you do it, I'll throw a brick through your window.
Fair point.
That's level enough, man.
Mm-hmm.
Stop making meetings on Fridays.
Why?
Why? Because you know what, eh? Why would you want to do that? You're sitting in a meeting. Okay, cool. It's Friday afternoon, 4 o'clock, and now you're in a meeting. Yo, Melanie. Everybody's agitated. And then the guy goes, I want you to follow up this for me. I need it by Monday.
Could have sent me an email.
Oh, no. Oh, no. You could have asked me on Monday. Now it's Friday afternoon. You want me to work now till 5. Go home, make sure of your stuff, and then give it to you on Monday. I'm sorry, you're not my boss. You're a person that's just been giving me trouble. A guy that no, you don't do that.
I think if I were ever to do meetings on a Friday, it would be like a 10 o'clock meeting, and that's it.
That's the latest it can go.
Yeah.
I work till 12 on a Friday.
Exactly. That's why like 10 o'clock is the last meeting.
If you catch me on air somewhere after Friday, after 12 on a Friday, it's by mistake. Somebody didn't do their job. Now I'm doing theirs. Because I will not work past. No, I'm just kidding.
But that's true though. Like we do what we do,
so that we don't have to work on a Friday.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah.
And for me, that just makes sense. So do not come here with your Friday meetings.
Nonsense.
Nonsense.
Suspicious. But yeah, good morning and welcome, guys and girls and people from all over, wherever the planet.
And good morning to everyone on the WhatsApp saamgesels groepie. Goeiemôre vir julle almal.
Môre julle pragtige mense. Môre die in Pretoria, môre die in Danville, môre die in Tuine, môre die in Centurion. Môre die daar aan die kant, môre daai daar wat ons nie mag praat nie. Môre jy in die Kaap. And good morning to the Netherlands, good morning to Europa, good morning to America. Well, wait, they're going afternoon now. No, they dead. Americans are still hard asleep.
Yeah, no, they still sleep.
I think that's why we don't have a lot of Americans that listen to us, because I just realized it's still 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning there.
Oh, that's fair point. Yeah, because but like later.
Yeah, because if I used to stream in the afternoons at 4, 34,
yeah, that's early.
Then I would have people watching me from America going, oh yeah, we're getting ready for work. I'll be like, what? You live in such a nice world, you can watch streams before you go to work.
Fair point. Well, especially if they're South African streams.
Yeah, they can watch South African streams before they go to work, because that's when we get home.
Yeah, and talking about streams, how is it going with that Scum Adventures?
Yes, the Scum stream is going well. The Scum Bad Bunch stream is... Actually, I just said it wrong. It's Scum, the Bad Bunch stream. And it's very ironic. I've never called ourselves the Bad Bunch, but Trouble is one of our squad members, and since he heard I do like YouTube episodes, he was like, call it the Bad Bunch. Now I think at that time he thought it was something entirely new, not like something that's been going on for years.
Yeah, fair point.
So I was like, you know what, I'll do a live stream again, because Boer has been hammering me, dude. He's like,
oh really?
Bro, wanneer stream jy weer? Now I've been starting to stream on YouTube, so it's a new platform, so it's very low, the following, but yeah, we're getting like 16, 20 views a night.
That's a
for
lot,
these little
actually.
streams that we're still testing. And
Yeah.
from tonight, it's the first weekend that we stream, so I expect that it'll work this time. Yeah, now it'll go up. But the stream has been going well. We've been having some crazy adventures. I was killed last night. I was shot at a train yard, man. Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, fair point. Fair.
One shot, poof, gone.
Hi,
Screen
but-
swart.
I just want to point something out, right? For you, the listener, you as my witness, they do call themselves the Bad Bunch. Before I join. So, there's, they would
Oh,
not
yeah,
be
no, that's
any
gonna be
argument.
crazy.
Oh, dude.
I'm looking forward to you to join us,
gonna
our crazy adventure and clan missions there on the Robben Island.
Dude, they'd be like, wait, you guys need to sit still. We need to approach them like slowly, and then here comes
Skipper jumps over the rocks.
Sorry, nie gehoor nie. Pure excitement.
Well, I'll follow you. I'll be like, I'll save my buddy.
I'll just be like a permanent distraction, that's all.
No,
Yeah,
you
they'll be
think you would
tactic.
be?
Really?
Oh no. Oh no. You don't distract scumbags, man. All you do is you satisfy them
Fair point.
by dying.
Yeah, that's
They shoot
also
you.
true.
This is just a game. We don't condone any violent behavior. I always do that just to make sure that
Yeah.
nobody goes like,
Context,
they told me to
context,
cop this guy with a
context.
spit graph. You lieg.
Context.
You are lying. We are talking about a game, and we always keep it vibing and chilled and lekker. We never talk about eating people.
You know what I just imagined? Like I'm like running around, like going from cover to cover, like that whole like dun, dun, dun,
Yes,
dun,
yeah,
dun,
yeah, yeah.
You know that move, and then I like imagine like a kilometer this way, there's some sniper sitting and checking,
Looking
like,
at you,
What maak die
rolling between the rocks, doing this thing, and he's there in a scup like, what the heck maak die ou? That is the truth. You know what, ne? I have had people come into my Discord and they're like, Scop, what are you doing? But I like to parkour, man. So I'll be in a town and they'll think, look, they call me a sneaky man because I am. I'm a sneaky man. I'll be on the roof of a 4-story building, and before you close your eyes and open them again, I'm right behind you.
Oh, fair point.
I would injure myself to get there, but I'll get the kill, man.
Oh, brilliant, dude. Brilliant.
It's like Daredevil. Yeah.
Oh, fair point.
But you gotta be like that, otherwise you're not gonna.
Yeah, fair point, dude. Like you can't be like. You have to have some pizzazz to your sneakiness.
Yeah, you might think it's just the way I play. No, it's the way I was made to play.
Oh,
Because that's
fair
how I
point.
was destroyed, man. I would be in a town,
yeah.
busy working on a car, hearing absolutely nothing. And then I'm dead. Then 4 of us are dead.
I've seen.
Then I respawn, I get back into the town, I'm like, where are these guys?
Yeah.
They're everywhere, dude. One is the roof, one is in this.
Oh
They really use the environment to their advantage to an extent that I've never seen this before in any other game.
So you literally just got that good at dodging bullets, so it looks funny every time you have to like duck and dive.
Exactly, it looks good.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it's how I survive.
It's practical.
It's the practical way to survive. A lot of people question it,
Yeah.
but I survive.
But yet again, those
I don't survive every night. Some nights I don't. Some nights I jump and I'm like, oh, look at that.
Oh, dude. However, like the mechanics of this game still, each and every time I watch the streams, I'm like, dude, this cannot be in a game. Like,
We're starting to
how?
steal people from DayZ.
Yeah, fair point.
Really, it is becoming that intense, this game, and the platform's that big.
But Daisy's a little bit slower of a pace, if I can put it.
DayZ
like
is a
that.
slower pace, but it's a whole different game.
Oh, that's true.
DayZ is an apocalyptic game. It's about the end of civilization. It's about a real world country, a real country that they turned into a game. That's how specific that game is designed. There's like a church with a police station. Now I know Alex the Terrible, it's a Russian artist. I know it sounds bad, but he's a 28-year-old dude doing his thing, man, and he's making some moolah. So yeah, Alex the Terrible, kudos, man. We won't always play your songs on here, but kudos, bro. We can do 1 or 2 of his covers. Actually, I'm thinking about it now that I thought about it. We can do like 1 or 2 covers of Alex the
That'd
Terrible.
be fantastic, yeah?
Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you stuff to the music director.
Yeah.
We can maybe just reach out on his YouTube channel, ask him if
Oh,
he
yeah,
wants to be
sure,
like do a like a.
You know what? Like, if you, my dear listener, are an artist, or if you know someone that is an artist, please be available for contact.
Yeah, reach out, man.
Yeah, I've been trying this whole week to
I'm
get...
gonna teach you something. I'm gonna
Yeah.
change your life. I'm gonna
Please do.
blow your mind.
Please do, because, oh my goodness.
The only condition I have is this: I need cream, and I need strawberries.
See, at first,
So for now, it's Alan Walker, Lovesick. That's a song, and then Buckle 'em Up with Baby. After that, me and Skippy would have been finished on negotiating and going on with the show. See you then. Bye.
You are now listening to SFCP-Radio, where we gap the airwaves.
Yes, it is where we got the airwaves. I also gap 8 o'clock sometimes, some mornings. And I woke up only at like 10.
yeah, but 8 o'clock is always asking to be gapped, though.
Huh?
I say 8 o'clock is always asking to be gapped, though.
That's true. 18 vrae vir dit ou.
I was laughing, even Bones this morning tried gapping 8 o'clock. And I was like, meneer, jy gaan laat wees werk, jy moet opstaan.
But he probably went on after load shedding last night.
Yeah, quite possibly. That would
Because
explain
I know with
it.
him it's even worse, because he only gets home at like 5.
That's true.
And then the load shedding starts at like 8
yeah.
until 12.
But what I do enjoy, right? Every time you like wake him up in a hurry, like activates like a machine, like
Yeah.
He's-
We've had times in our life where me and that man go somewhere. He only really wakes up when we're there. Like, it's a whole meditation. He's like in a trance, you know. Woke up, get dressed. But I'm talking about early, man, because we used to go to car meets in Pretoria.
yeah.
Where people would be like, no, we got to be there at 5 in the morning. There was a time when I believed that stuff.
Yeah.
When I woke up and was at a car show at 5.
Yeah.
Well, we host them now and we don't even wake up at 5 to host a car show.
That's true.
Why do you lie to people? Why are you doing that?
Oh,
Like no petrol head. Look at
Hello,
this.
hello.
We got a pit bull running into the studio, jumping onto Skippy. He's like, hello friend. Hello. It's my baby boy. He's really full of love and tenderness. He just wants to tenderize you. I mean, love you. I mean, give you a hug.
I want some rubs.
Yes, so the rumor that car show started at 5 only at Swartkops. It's only Cars in the Park that starts that early.
Yeah, yo, but the amount of cars that go in
Nah,
there.
Cars in the Park's amazing.
Yeah, fair
Isn't that
cool.
around the corner?
I think
October?
it's somewhere in August.
August, October.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
normally it was-
June,
yeah, around
July,
that
August.
time,
Yeah, you got
yeah.
a little time to prep your car and then get ready for it. Huh?
Yo, dude, we need to get the escort ready. We need to get the
We
Opel
need to get all the
ready.
cars ready, man. We've got skid pad day at the end of the month. Yeah.
Oh, sure, yeah.
We have events from here till the end of the year. It's gonna be crazy, man.
This year, like, just started getting busy, eh?
Yeah, no. it
Like,
did. This year got
it
real
like,
busy.
and then now it's like.
That was idle.
second,
First week
third,
idle,
yeah,
and then it was
yeah.
second, third, fourth. We're in fifth now, and I heard this is a 10-speed box, so things are going to be crazy. But it's lekker. It's lekker.
Most definitely. You know what was cool? I saw this morning. It was like a guy with a Corsa that like commented like, dude, thank you guys so much for taking the picture of my car.
Oh, that's cool.
And you know what? It just made me realize a little bit like, that's why a lot of these guys go to these events is to show their car, but also to get that picture
Of course,
your
it's their
ride
build.
that you yourself can't take.
Yeah, man, it's their build, it's their work, you know. Some people do this for the love of driving a car. Some people do this for the love of building the car. Some people do this with the illusion that they're gonna get a girl through this. You're gonna get more friends, my friend. You're gonna get a lot more friends. The cooler the car, the more friends you're gonna get.
Oh, I saw that.
If you want a wife or you want a woman in your life, you're gonna have to get out of your comfort bubble and just reach out a bit.
Just go say hi, man.
Reach out and touch me. Woo! Something like that. I don't know what you're gonna do. Don't touch me, man. Oh, no, no. Don't just randomly go and touch people. That's wrong. Wait.
Yeah,
this
yeah,
might be
whoa,
coming
whoa.
to. We can't even
Yeah,
do
but the
this.
guys from SFCP-Radio. No,
They
no,
said
no,
just
no,
touch
no,
you.
No.
No. You go. You phone those guys and you tell them where are they, so I can pepper spray them too.
You can try.
Just imagine that, getting an email. Yo, blokes, thanks for the advice, but now I need. What is the best way to wash the pepper spray out of my face? Milk.
I was just gonna say the same thing.
I know that actually. I do know that. I've
Yeah, yeah.
eaten pepper spray twice in my life.
Yeah, dude.
Not like because I was like being weird to someone and they attacked me. No, I mean, I had
This is
bouncers
like
for friends, so they were
oh.
like, have a taste.
Yeah. I don't know. My experience was pure naughtiness, bro. But not pepper spray, traangas.
Oh no,
Yeah.
traangas I know.
Yeah,
As well.
Yeah. So that was a fun experience.
Traangas is not nice.
Dude.
Everything swells up. Everything closes up. Like your throat, your eyes, your nose, your mouth,
Burns
and
so
it
bad.
burns so badly.
You
It
know,
is
dude, like
so,
your throat is the worst.
and it's everything's just.
Yeah.
You drew like a 1-year-old, man. You sound like a 90-year-old, drew like a 1-year-old, and move like a gremlin.
Fair point, eh?
'Cause
Fair point.
oh, yeah.
However, I must say I was very fortunate. I was downwind,
Are you
but
lucky?
it's still.
It still catches
still-
you. Dude, you just need to catch a whiff of traangas
Yeah,
and you down. And
yeah,
in Scum, they
God.
just released tear gas.
No way.
Yeah, because there's a reason why they don't use it on the public anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's a horrible
Yeah,
weapon, man.
but yet again,
Yeah,
dude, like
it
that's
works.
why.
That's
yeah,
why they use
exactly.
it. It'll disperse a crowd real quickly, you know. Like I said, I've had the experience of top. Yeah, ook.
Yeah.
My friends, we used to play paintball against the military in Kimberley.
Yeah.
It was part of their social training. And because we did Milsom Corps paintball.
Okay.
Now we were freestyle champions, so it was good, ne? And one day, the team's on the field. I wasn't on the field. I was happy I wasn't on the field for this one because somebody threw a smoke grenade.
Oh no.
But the military brand them
Yeah.
for training,
Yeah.
and they type them a certain color
Okay.
because the guys don't always read the label. So somebody typed this grenade wrong, and it was a.
I'm sure
It wasn't a smoke grenade.
I'm sure
That
it
was traangas.
Yeah.
And what happened was they just dropped one on the field in between the squad, and we had to. There was 2 people coming out from the map to retrieve 3 people behind pallets because they couldn't get out anymore. They couldn't move. They couldn't. Like the guy was laying on his gun, like because everybody thinks it's smoke and they're staying in it. La, la, la. You know what's worse than feeling traangas is staying in there. It stops you from doing anything.
Yeah.
That is a horrible, horrible thing. I was like 10
Yeah.
or 11 when I got my first
Oh
experience.
yeah.
Yeah, it was a farm. It was a military thing we went to, and there was an exercise where they showed us how this works because we were being. We got basic training for each weapon. It's just, I could shoot an LMG, shotgun, R4, all of those things I could shoot before I could properly write my name. Like seriously, know how a landmine and and dynamite works. Like this is the thing. Okay?
Yeah.
Now people think I just act like it.
Yeah,
No, dude,
it's true.
I grew up like this. This is how it was, man. So they're like, okay, but this is the one you need to be careful of. Because with the other ones, you know where the damage is pointing towards.
Fair point.
You point it that direction, or you put it there. This thing has a mind of its own, and they're like, check this. And there's people in one of these houses, but it's military personnel.
Yeah.
So they have basic training with this, ne? They go through this horrible
I'm sure
experience.
they like used to it.
Exactly. So that's what, ne? So this guy goes, goois it in the barracks, ne? Just to show us what happens.
Yeah.
During the wind turns, and all of us.
Oh, yep.
The barracks are full, ne? But as it comes out, the wind just puts it over us. Ah, yeah, dude.
You're like,
Everybody knocked
you-
down.
you-
The
you
whole
feel
camp.
it.
Yeah. One grenade, wrong wind, whole camp down. Like everybody was back down.
dude, I can only.
So tear gas,
imagine.
not a good experience. No. I've done a lot of stuff in my life, ne?
Yeah.
But that was the worst thing I've ever had to experience. Like for because it feels like you're gonna die.
Dude, it's absolutely.
It's like the Grim Reaper is holding you by the throat. He's like, we're going on a ride, little Scorpy. And I'm like, what's wrong with the boy?
Yeah.
Tear gas. Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
give you an accent, real good. What type of accent is that? Oh, South Africa. Traangas. But now I also want to say, would you rather take tear gas or the 1970s less lethal weapon?
Depending
The
on
1970s less lethal weapon was a fully automatic 180 round .22 assault rifle.
Ag nee, wat?
Literally, that was what they said was less lethal. To take a .22 and clear a crowd. Yo, broer.
Yo.
Imagine that.
Okay.
So I would rather take the tear gas, crawl out of there.
Ja, nee, dan
Ek is so jammer ek het nie geweet ek moes hierdie doen nie.
So one and at least with the tear gas I know what to do. You know,
No,
you have an idea.
Ja, nee. With
You know,
a
you can
180
try
round
stuff.
.22 gun.
Oh, jy gaan hardloop en parkour en jy
And they're
gaan
gonna shoot you in the kneecap. Gauw, parkour.
Dude,
Park paving.
there's like 100.
80 rounds, yeah.
Ja.
And they get released in under 30 seconds.
Nee, wat? Ek kan nie so vinnig parkour nie.
So yeah, no parkour for you then. So rather give us the tear gas, man. So we have improved in life. Then we came to water cannons,
Nee.
and then they just thought, and then they started realizing if you shoot somebody that was born after 2010 with a water cannon, they will break into two.
Yeah.
So we don't do that anymore. I don't know what it is now. Now it's just peace. Stop doing what you're doing. Somebody on the bullon or something. I don't know. The French still got it down. Patterns and shields.
Ja,
And then they all do this dance. It's pretty cool. But yeah, for
some
now.
of them don't take nonsense, eh?
Oh no, they don't. I will not mingle with a French man with a baton. He will hit me. For now, it's Darry Hall and John Oates with "You Make My Dreams Come True," and then Eddie Christiani with "Rhythm for You." Enjoy the music, and remember, you're listening to SFCP Radio, where life is a journey, and everything can turn into something funny.
And we get golfies.
Oh yes, we do.
Now listening to SFCP Radio, where we gap the airwaves.
And welcome back.
Yes, so that was Eddie Christiani with "Rhythm for You," better known as the song from Fallout 3.
Yeah.
That was cool, man. That spoke to my gamer influential brain. Like the dopamine was going off the charts there. Like I could feel myself walking through that apocalyptic world, checking out the buses, hoping I get some 10mm rounds. Yes, this is a universe where 10mm rounds is a thing.
That was something odd for me to see though, like the 10 mil. Dude. So odd that I even rule.
10 mil. I think it was to do. I think it's got something to do with copyright or something. Because maybe the word 9mm is already.
Yeah, there's some other reason. Fair point.
But okay, cool. 10 mil. But maybe it was a funny reference to 10mm sockets.
That would, dude, that
That
would
would be
make
funny.
it so hilarious.
You're
bro.
picking up 10mm sockets all over the apocalyptic world, but it is 10mm bullets that you used to shoot through a pistol and a submachine gun. So
Yeah, fair point, fair point.
awesome game. If you haven't played Fallout in your life, go and buy Fallout 4 right now. Install and play. Best experience of your life. I'm telling you this.
I must say, dude, that's one of the games that I actually do enjoy.
You've got to play
need
it
to
smooth.
play it,
You
yeah,
used to
I
play
need
it on
to.
a potato.
Yeah.
Your new
I
build's
still
coming,
play it on a
and
potato.
then then you start playing it on a. Then you'll find it the experience a lot more
man.
appealing. I promise you this.
Dude, I can only imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to
Yeah, but
play.
yet again, dude, once the PC upgrades, I doubt I'm gonna be playing Fallout.
No.
Like, that's not gonna be the first
That's
one
why I don't play
put
Fallout
on.
anymore. I used to be a Fallout fan. I used to stream Fallout earlier. Was it this year? Yeah, it was this year. That's why I had the Americans. Yeah,
Yeah, but
because Fallout is a very, very fun game for Americans. They remember it fondly and they play it over. Like they really play this game as old as it is over and over again. And me too, because I love it. It's an awesome game. Now there's a few new ones, but look. There's a reason why it's cool. And then Scum became a thing, and then my interest just changed completely. Sha, Scum, because it's like a game.
Dude, the Scum is just next level though.
You know how many times we've said Scum in this show this morning? Hey, Scum!
Yeah, it's about time. Like, if you guys are interested in affiliating, please do reach out to us on 078-354-7678.
Yeah, we have Russian listeners too, so that'll be cool.
I almost said something.
Hey, don't. This is not Scum the game. This is SFCP Radio, where we gap airwaves. This is our little radio station where we talk and have a fun time every day.
Most definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
Thank you for listening, listeners. Thank you for being here. Ne? Today we were talking about a lot of things, but there was was one or two things I do want to touch on. That is, let's see, considered as news. Okay? Because we do need to look at least a bit of that. So if you've been here the whole time now, you deserve this. Ne?
I'm sure you've been waiting for it. Because after all, we do love sharing some of the latest car news.
Yeah, now, if you're South African and you know this word, and I think a lot of people all over the globe knows this, bad luck comes in threes. Ne? So Brad Binder has had a bit of a bad streak. And he says, I love this. Look, this guy is new to MotoGP. Not new to MotoGP as a whole. I'm talking about new to the class that he's driving, and he's still... he's not a rookie anymore, because I think it's been 3-4 years now. But now he's starting to have, because this is a thing which happens to professionals. When you start competing at a level that these guys do, look, MotoGP is the best motorcycle drivers all over the globe, like the whole planet, ne? Okay, they compete here to be the best of the best. Now, when you're at that level and you've got an off week, that means the difference between first and 10th place.
That's true. That is.
Because remember, you're not just driving the track, you're driving against each and every one of those guys. Now, he had a bit of a bad week. And what is cool for him as a South African to be in this, first of all, crazy. KTM supporting this man fully. Kudos. But I like the way he says it. If bad luck came in 3, I think he says I spent them. He's done now. I like that. Get back out there. Get the confidence going. Sit hom in jou regraat en ry daai ding. I love the fact that their bikes have wings now.
Sure. Okay.
What else is that?
It's to protect the camera.
No, it's aerodynamic. That is groot. Oh no, you're probably right. It's to protect the camera.
Oh, but like the vents in the front, look, that's different.
Yeah, this happened. Like I can tell you where this vent thing started happening. Can I tell you where this happened?
The H2.
No, this was when Valentino Rossi was attempting World Championship title number 10. Lorenzo and Marc Marquez had there was a weird thing going on. Like Marc Marquez, his points were not in league for the championship. So he started messing with Rossi on track. Literally. So there was a time where Rossi turned around and showed him with his fingers in a race. He was like, stop doing this. And then Marc Marquez came back and he was like, hey, but, and he took his foot and he went like, boom, get out of here. Marquez fell, whoa, but as if I couldn't take a kick to my bike. Come on, man! I've seen you do a snake swivel and the bike, and then you're on the bike again. He's like a rain monkey on a bike, you know. So Marquez just falling over. The people that watch the sport, they got mad, man, because Rossi was penalized and said he should start in the back in the final race. And he was there. He could have had the championship because Lorenzo was trying his hardest. So after this, Yamaha said, Lorenzo, unfortunately, we're not going to go with you anymore. So he went to Ducati. And his first sessions on Ducati was rough because it's a whole different bike. And Ducati, well, let's be honest, Ducatis are like the Jaguars, the Panthers of the bike world. That's why the guy that drives them and drives them well is an old policeman. You should check him, dude. I love that guy. So, he goes over. He can't put this bike's nose down as good as he can do with the Yamaha. Yamahas are built different. Yamahas, like I've said this before, I'll say it again. Yamaha is one of the best bikes ever built, and sound equipment. FYI. So they put this wings on his Ducati. Where first of all it started uprest again because so Lorenzo has been a bit of a and this is him with Ducati. They started this and the rest of and his times went up. He started hugging that tank and people were like, what is Lorenzo doing? And they're like, look at this bike. Look at this thing on his bike. And that's how the wings things So it started a few years ago, but that's how it happened.
Well, that's super
think.
Cool. Well, it sounds absolutely plausible, dude.
But I believe it is because that's how it happened with us. I used to watch MotoGP a lot, so I used to not miss it. I was in Thailand and I will not miss it. I'll go look for South African pub or Australian pub and we'll watch MotoGP.
We need one.
Yeah. Then the next thing, Ruche Moodley scores podium in Rookies Cup at Le Mans, dude.
What?
Yes, look at that, man. So we got guys all over South Africa racing cars, and then we got guys all over the world starting to race cars, and you'll see us on the podium more and more and more. You're gonna start seeing more South Africans in the motorsport scene, and more of them take, make a big impression. Because what I love is the fact that the shops in our country are starting to build crazier stuff.
Oh, I have seen that, dude.
And the fact that we have more access to international motorsport now than we've ever had before. And you know how it started, man?
Yeah.
Gymkhana, bro.
Yeah.
Rallycross, that's what they call it.
Yeah.
That's the one that popped it off, yeah.
Oh,
Because that showed people you can build a 650 horsepower hatchback.
that's true, no?
I saw a 500 kilowatt Suzuki Swift, man. Yes, it's 500 kilowatt Suzuki Swift all-wheel drive.
All-wheel drive nogal.
Yes, I saw 1,500 horses all-wheel drive Mustang, all-wheel drive, the one Ken Block drives.
Yeah.
Used to drive, yeah. We saw those cars with Gymkhana, not with anything else. Gymkhana and then Rallycross.
Oh, okay. Wait,
That's how Solberg and all of them came here to play, bro. It was all with the Rallycross, because these rally guys could stay because of the Rallycross that was just before that, and then they can do the Gymkhana, which is an international event.
Oh, okay. And then someone ruined it.
Technically, we don't know anything. That's that, and that's how far we're gonna go.
Fair point.
But yeah, it's sad to know the whole story, but nobody's gonna talk about that. We don't need to. For now, I'm just saying it did its job, got it off the ground, and now we've got local, I don't know what they call them now, parking lot attackers.
Okay.
I don't know what they call the events, because they can't call it Gymkhana. Gymkhana is something totally different in South Africa.
Achman, there's another term. But
Good luck to those guys. I'll still put in Gymkhana into YouTube, and guess who comes on there?
Fair point.
Yeah. So for now, it's that was a lack of update. That was news. That was good news. That was a good one, man.
Yeah.
Go fight to that. Woo! Crisscross Amsterdam, the body next door. What? The boy next door. Whenever featuring Conor Maynard, and then it's Linkin Park with Numb. Enjoy the next songs, and hey, laka! It's the morning show, baby.
Now listening to SFCP Radio, where we gap the airwaves.
And welcome back. We are calm, we are restig, because it's now the last section of the show. And that is not why we are calm and restig. That was lucky tunes, man. Linkin Park Numb, it's been a while.
Dude, last night when I was busy choosing or selecting the playlist, I came across the Linkin Park one. I'm like, yeah, it's been a while. I think we need some Linkin Park up in here.
Linkin Park, Pakkermat, Eddie Christiani. You're really treating me today. And the rest of us.
One of the Venga Boys as well. We can maybe end on
Where
that one.
are they? Finger Boys, boom, 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 boom. That'll definitely be the play-out song for today. Why not, man? Finger Boys. So before we start with Finger Boys, we're gonna keep you busy for a few more minutes. And
No, it's March.
is my battery flat? There he falls off the chair. What happened? Nice pop.
Energy depleted.
What? Imagine the day you get EV people.
Okay, but wait, would they be robots or would your consciousness be?
Would a hybrid be considered a cyborg? And would a fully electrical vehicle or a human be considered a robot then? That'll make sense. Like a hybrid is still an old gasoline. It'll still be
Fair
organic
point.
human with the support from
Yeah, fair point.
So is mense met pasaanmakers cyborgs?
Yes!
Yes,
Yes,
because
they
they've
are.
got
Yeah,
electrical
yeah.
So technically we already have cyborgs in our life. So it not, and we actually, you know what? It's become more of a reality, because I know there's AI vision.
Really?
I watched a documentary once where they actually
man.
had a guy, he could see through 2 cameras, which they installed on his eyes. It was
yeah,
a very weird.
I remember that.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then they
yeah.
had to like figure out the whole closing thing
Thing,
because
the blinking.
if you don't close, then it doesn't stop taking in.
Exactly, it's something like that. Yeah, I remember. So I know for arms, legs, there's also a thing like that. Now, it's
Yeah.
still a very expensive option, but yeah, you can replace a lost limb with a mechanical one, a electric, a working one.
That would be so cool.
Imagine that,
If
because it works
something
from
like
your
that would happen, yeah.
senses, man. Your brain still sends the signal through.
Dude, that
to the
would be
hand.
So cool. Dude.
And then there's some of us that still can't make a braai. Ach nee, asseblief. Man. And I'm not even kidding, because I saw Kiewit send me that photo of your kleindochter, or the photos on the WhatsApp group.
Yeah,
She built a bionic hand
Dude, that was
at the age of 9 or 7. So 9.
somewhere there, yeah. I know
Out of
she's
Lego,
very
she
young,
built
yeah,
one that
yeah.
works.
Dude,
So,
very cool.
dude, it's not gonna... She can probably make a braai as well. Sy kan 10 in 'n 4 aansteek.
I'm pretty sure.
So
However,
guys,
like, I think if they were to build it, they probably build it for efficiency.
most probably.
We didn't do efficiency because, like, you.
Oh, no.
That was part of the whole braai experience. Like,
Bro, you
had to-
you recently jumped away from a car which is on fire because you set it on fire and you fell.
Yeah. fair
So
point.
yes, no, efficiency is not the name of the game when it comes to us. For us, it's all about results. We want to see the physical and real results of fire. We're kind of over it now because we realized it's very, very dangerous, so we don't do that anymore. One skip, we had to dive like Tom Cruise in our own backyard, like, ah!
Dude, reflexes. I've never heard a tank.
Reflexes will save your life.
Ja, daai ding het my geblaf. Woef.
Yeah, I know.
Crazy.
Wow, that's
And every
amazing.
time it happens when there's load shedding,
No
so none
cameras.
of the cameras are on.
Otherwise, we would have showed you.
Oh, dude,
Yes.
we would have had some funny.
Amazing.
moments.
So yes, we as South Africans, we have our own experiments that we do, and we are a country where it's still legal to make an open fire, so we can. That was the one thing we could experiment with. we have more strict rules on firearms than most of other countries.
Yeah.
Yeah, like here you really need to go through a whole process. It's really hard work to get yourself like a firearm license, and then because first you need to get a license, you need to be competent, and then only you can go and be like, hello, can I apply for buying a gun?
Yeah.
And it's true. So yeah, I know sometimes it sounds like we live in a bit of a crazy world, but we don't really. Okay, we really do have tigers and lions browsing the streets. I was about to say no.
Yeah,
We dropped the ball on that one. Oh no! Because it used to be the joke, you know.
Yeah.
Do the lions roam the streets of Joburg? Yes, if they win the Currie Cup. Now you can't say that anymore because yes they did. Yes, and the tiger. Yes, and a lady yelled at that tiger. She yelled that tiger out of her yard because that tiger tried to destroy her dog, and she was like, "Hey, ma, go away!" And the tiger was like, "Huh?" And he left because he was like, "No, this is not what I'm used to, man. I'm used to just this is not normal." But I think it's the noise and everything, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but we did have a tiger and a lion roam the streets of Joburg. So. We finally had it, ladies and gentlemen. We are now a fully featuring tourism country. We do as we promise. We tell you there's streets. We tell you there's lions. Well, we'll put lions in the streets. We'll put tigers in the streets. But all in all, wonderful country. We caught one of them was caught. Unfortunately, one of them
Injured some bystanders.
and then was put down.
Yeah.
It was like a self-defense situation. But imagine this cat going, you know,
Yo!
like imagine your house cat going feral, ne? And you need to defend yourself. You know how many people come to the work in the mornings and people are like, yo, they've got an abusive relationship. Do you, and then they'll be like, so gaan met jou nie boyfriend? Nee, ek is of, I've been single for 10 years. Really? What's this? What's this? It's my cat. So that's a house cat, ne? Have you ever seen a wild cat? It's just as big as a house cat.
Ah,
It's,
fair
ne?
point,
And
yeah.
those things can kill you. So imagine a tiger or a lion, which is far bigger, like far groter than this normal little kitty.
Yeah.
So and it starts taking out bystanders. You're gonna have to do something.
So big.
Unfortunately.
Ek sal 2 keer dink.
Yeah, no, man. I think twice with my own cat. Holly is scary. He's attacked me. I've attacked him. We've a full, but now you see, Skippy knows what I'm talking about. Man, I love that cat. That cat's gangster, man. Other than that, listen. This is SFCP Radio. You can catch us at www.sfcpsa.com. If you type this in your country and you cannot find us, use a VPN because. It's a South African. It's actually a global website, so I don't know why, but I've heard some people in Dubai struggling to log into our website.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, but then the block maybe I'm from there in.
That's what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say. I think it's from that side.
Use a VPN.
Use a VPN. Be a smart man, not a
Clown man.
yes clown man. Ha 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 ha. Thank you for being here. Thank you for visiting. It was a lovely show. What we're gonna do now is say goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Goodbye.
and we're gonna play Venga Boys. Boom, boom, boom. and then we'll see you again on Monday. Because we don't do this show on the weekends. Because then we actually wake up 4 o'clock in the mornings to do another show, which is called the Pretoria Boeremark. We're going there again tomorrow. Last weekend we had like 5,000 something people.
Ja, that's a lot.
Yeah, because it was
vroeg op 'n Saterdagoggend.
and it was that cold.
Ja.
I believe it's the start of the winter, so
I was checking the videos, like you should see Armand, like when he's busy singing, like the steam
yeah,
that's
man,
coming
and
out.
we were not feeling that after a while. That's how
Yeah.
busy we were. So
Yeah,
this
we
weekend it's probably going to be just as busy, and I'm really hoping we do like a 7,000 or 8,000. No?
Yeah.
Why not?
I hope so.
You know it's winter. You were there last weekend, and if you were not, you didn't miss. You missed out on the Boeremark, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was no crazy cold. You didn't miss out on that. It was lekker. It was lekker. Jy vat 'n baadjie, trek toe skoene aan en kom kuier.
Yeah.
Kom dans bietjie.
And besides, if you're saying that you're cold in the morning, grab a coffee.
Ja, koffie en 'n warm jaffel. It's always going to be good for you. Here we go. Bingo boys. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you. I'm Scott. He's Skippy. Totsiens. Have 'n wonderlike dag. Mag dit reën waar jou beeste by.
You are now listening to SFCP Radio, where we gap the airwaves.